The NFL is hiding a truth it hopes you won't notice. Viewership is declining, ratings are slipping, and fans are drifting away from games they once couldn't miss. The league keeps up appearances, rolling out flashy ads, hyping tired rivalries, and flashing smiles at press conferences. But beneath the polished facade, something's off. Talk to the diehards, the fans who live for Sundays, who splurge on jerseys, who flood social media with viral clips, and they'll tell you straight, the magic's gone. That magic vanished the moment Cleveland benched Shedeur Sanders, the rookie with the aura, the charisma, the millions of fans who tracked his journey from college to the pros, the one player who could have electrified the NFL season, silenced before he could shine. Now the league is feeling the fallout. This isn't just about Cleveland, it's about an NFL season that feels lifeless, forgettable, and on the brink of losing its hold on fans. Stick with me, because what we're diving into tonight isn't just about one rookie quarterback, it's about a league learning the hard way. If Shedeur Sanders doesn't play, the fans won't stay. The NFL built its kingdom on stars. It was never just about scores or stats, it was Joe Montana thriving under pressure, Brett Favre's fearless flair, Peyton Manning carving up defenses like a master, Tom Brady making every game mythic. The NFL knows stars drive the show, but this year, something's missing. Primetime games feel flat, rivalries feel stale, ratings are down from last season, stadiums lack that electric hum, the buzz of September football, it's just not there. And in Cleveland, Shedeur Sanders sits. Think about the name for a moment. He's not just any rookie. He's the son of Deion Primetime Sanders, one of the most magnetic athletes ever. Last season, he carried Colorado like a superstar. Every Saturday was a spectacle. Stadiums packed with celebrities, rappers, and influencers. TikTok clips of Shedeur's highlights hit millions in hours. He was college football's cultural heartbeat. And what did the NFL do with that energy? They smothered it. Cleveland propped up journeyman quarterbacks over him. They pushed Dylan Gabriel, a player with half the flair and none of the cultural pull. They preached patience to fans. But patience doesn't pack seats. Patience doesn't boost ratings. Patience doesn't keep the NFL atop the sports world. So fans got a lackluster product, and it felt hollow. Shedeur, the player who could have changed it all, was kept in the shadows. For the first time in decades, the NFL is tasting what it's like to be overlooked. To grasp how much the league is missing Shedeur, rewind to his last meaningful games. This wasn't just college football, it was a blockbuster. Bolder games were events. Stars like Lil Wayne, Offset, and The Rock lined the sidelines. ESPN reshuffled schedules to spotlight Colorado. Every camera zeroed in on one player, Shedeur Sanders. His game wasn't just hype. It was precision, flawless footwork, cool under pressure. He'd stand tall in a collapsing pocket and fire a 30-yard dart like it was routine. Fourth quarter, that was his stage. Fans leaned in, knowing something epic was coming. Even in Cleveland's preseason, when most fans barely tune in, Shedeur's presence shifted numbers. His snaps went viral on Twitter, his highlights exploded, and suddenly, meaningless games drew eyes. The NFL had proof right there. When Shedeur plays, people watch. When Shedeur shines, the game feels bigger. But just as fast, the league pulled the plug. No highlight reels, no mic'd up moments, no primetime debut. What followed? Silence. Forgettable throws from Gabriel, empty stat sheets, Cleveland games that mattered to no one beyond Ohio. The NFL swapped electricity for blandness, and the product's been weaker ever since. But here's the kicker. It wasn't just fans who noticed. Inside the locker room, players murmured about Shedeur's practice reps. They knew what he could do, yet coaches stayed silent, shielding their veterans. At press conferences, reporters hounded, when will Shedeur get his chance? Answers were vague, evasive, cliched. Every Gabriel misstep amplified the whispers. Then the dam burst outside Cleveland. Fans stormed Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Put in Shedeur became a movement. His Colorado highlights spread like wildfire. Old comeback clips trended again. Every weak throw from Gabriel fueled the fire. This wouldn't happen with Shedeur. Sports media couldn't ignore it. Colin Cowherd called Shedeur underdrafted. Skip Bayless demanded Cleveland name him QB1. Mike Michael Vick, a legend of electrifying play, said the NFL was stifling the one player who could redefine the game. Then came Shedeur Sanders, prime time himself. No rant, no plea, but his words hit harder than any pundit. You can't bench greatness. The impact was massive. Cleveland wasn't just under pressure, the NFL was. Fans were restless, media turned critical, legends spoke out. The league tried to spin it, acting like all was well, but the truth was clear. By benching Shedeur Sanders, the NFL was benching the stories fans craved most. This goes beyond one rookie. It's about the NFL's fight for relevance. For decades, the league owned Sundays, but the game has changed. The NBA rules social media. College football turns Saturdays into chaos. YouTube and TikTok creators pull millions with highlights, breakdowns, and drama that sometimes outshine the games. The NFL isn't just battling other sports, it's battling culture itself, and culture craves stars. Shedeur Sanders is that star, a quarterback who's not just elite on the field, but magnetic off it, a player who pulls in young fans, casual fans, and even non-football fans who'll tune in for the spectacle. Without him, the NFL feels stale. The league's pushing the same old names, recycled rivalries, tired narratives. Fans are noticing, and they're checking out. Think back to Shedeur at Colorado. He didn't just play, he owned Saturdays. Every game was an event. The NFL didn't matter when Shedeur was on. That's power, that's reach. Now with him benched, the NFL feels smaller, less relevant. The stakes are huge. This isn't just Cleveland's quarterback room, it's the league's future. Will they adapt? Will they embrace the new wave, the new star, the player who can carry them into the next era? Or will they let ego and stubbornness drag them down? The truth is undeniable. Without Shedeur Sanders, the NFL feels incomplete. So what's next? Cleveland has a choice to make. Fast. They can unleash Shedeur, hand him the reins, and instantly reignite their season and the NFL's narrative, or they can cling to safe bets, protecting veterans while fans turn away. But here's the risk. The longer Shedeur stays sidelined, the louder the demands will grow. Locker room tension will mount. Media pressure will intensify. The NFL can only dodge this storm for so long before it erupts. When Shedeur takes his first regular season snap, the football world will freeze. Cameras will lock in. Social media will explode. Ratings will surge. The NFL will have its future star. But if they keep him hidden, if they pretend Dillon Gabriel or any veteran can hold the spotlight, the danger is clear. Fans will stop caring, and once that happens, no marketing can save them. The choice is stark. Play Shedeur, or watch the league's grip on its audience slip away. Football is more than X's and O's, it's culture. And let's be real, no one in the last 5 years has brought more cultural weight to football than Shedeur Sanders. At Colorado, game days weren't just football, they were a show. Celebrities crowded the sidelines like it was a premiere. Rappers flaunted Colorado jerseys in music videos. TikTok and Instagram didn't just post highlights, they lived in Shedeur's world. Young fans who never cared about college football were suddenly hooked. Merch flew off shelves. Shedeur became a name beyond sports. He wasn't just a quarterback, he was a movement, and that's what the NFL is missing. Without Shedeur, the league's stuck in neutral. Sure, Mahomes is elite, Rodgers is dramatic, Brady was legendary, but who's pulling in the next generation? Who's making football feel cool again? The NBA cracked this code with LeBron and Curry as cultural icons. The NFL had that shot with Shedeur, but they benched him. In doing so, they didn't just bench a quarterback, they benched the future audience. The NFL thinks it's too big to fail, but history proves otherwise. Every empire crumbles when it ignores the signs. Right now, those signs are glaring. Ratings are dipping. Fans are restless. The younger generation isn't glued to Sunday night football like their parents were. Without stars like Shedeur Sanders, the league risks losing ground fast. Picture this: Shedeur stays benched all season. Cleveland flounders. Fans tune out. What then? Those fans will find excitement elsewhere. College football, NBA drama, UFC knockouts, even streamers, telling better stories than the NFL. Once that shift happens, once fans realize they don't need the NFL to be entertained, the league's in trouble. This isn't just about Shedeur, it's about what he represents. A rare chance to bridge old fans and new. to carry the NFL into the future with electricity, culture, and buzz. If the NFL doesn't act, if stubborn coaches and outdated mindsets keep Shedeur sidelined, the league's future isn't just uncertain, it's fragile. The NFL doesn't want to admit it, but the truth is clear. Without Shedeur Sanders, the league risks fading into a story fans used to care about. This is just the start, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's next. The Shedeur Sanders saga isn't slowing down, it's about to erupt. Stay locked in right here at the Huddle News, because when the moment hits, you'll want to be here when it breaks.